Tutupi. Wes. Apa ini? Apa ini? Iya Bang. Taruh ternyata ya. Ini udah biru. Taruh itu, taruh. Anjing kok brownie. Doyan aku. Doyan aku tak pangan.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Arsenal against Manchester City. And I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Into the box. Clears it out of harm's way. Out to the left it goes.
Saliba. Haaland.
Tries a through ball. Haaland. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Gabriel Jesus.
Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli passes it through.
Semi-auto. Jadi, coba aku cek. Itu kan gak ada apa-apa kan? Hah? Gak ada apa-apa kan? Iya.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Ya, ada. Ada lima ini.
Hincapi positions himself well and cuts it out. Savio.
There's a lot of movement going.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gabriel. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Now the pass. Haaland. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Gabriel Jesus looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Gabriel Jesus decides to play it back. Pumps it forwards. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Odegaard tries to get it forward quickly. Haaland with the ball through. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Aimed long and direct. Rice needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Who's going to make this theirs? Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding.
Oh, Arsenal! First blood drawn. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Haaland gets on the end of it. It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a pop! That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Tries a through ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. With a delicate ball, and he's made certain that won't get through. Ball's out on the left now. Out to the flank. Crosses it in low. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Martinelli. Martinelli looks to slip it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. None shall pass, that's the message there. Timber, not Works it towards the front. And he's cut it out. Rodri. Savio boots it upfield. Haaland takes control of it and he's on the move. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Martinelli. He'll have it in! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, the precision wasn't quite in keeping with the quality of the strike, but there was lots of power behind it. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Now the pass. There's no flag. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Goal! City! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the...
It's there!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught.
Goal! City! And they get themselves in front!
Haaland showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Manchester City go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Foden did well to pick out Foden, but he couldn't do anything with it. Odegaard. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Martinelli passes it through. Tries a through ball. What a save! Terrific reaction! He's got the ball, he's got the space. It's a loose ball. They've managed to get it away. Aim forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's come loose.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now the pass. Haaland. Oh, great ball! Rodri. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Looks like a good ball through. In he flies! Really well taken goal. Two up and threatening to pull clear. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Manchester City take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Odegaard cuts it out. Savio goes long. Foden tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
The final 5 minutes. Rodri gets it back. Out wide to the right. Gabriel Jesus looking to get on the end of this.
Whoa!
Oh, taken with style! And what a climax we have here!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they...
No question, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be dink far post.
Played it early. He won't reach that. Timber looks to slip it through. Gabriel Jesus. Great leap! Good delivery. No joy.
Manchester City didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that. And I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Ignory. Hoist it clear. Rice with the ball through. That's been repelled. There is the final whistle. Arsenal have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games.
Ayo dah. Yoi, santunan. Ada Dino ini. Ayo dah. Iya. Yang atas sih kon. Mana kayak Dino terante. Tinggi sana bang, bukan jangan tinggi. Iya, mata kabeh kun. Kita lah kabeh ini. Kita lah tok. Pagi ini. Tempe menjes. Ya kan no tempe kuai. Serangan kita. Olah sendiri. RW aduh ini aja. Jalan ya. Ini bisa channel oke. Ayo Milan ya informasi suwe informasi gak cari. Oke informasi karena klip baru. Yang mau cari Di ka ada konstruktif pa. Kon kus bersyukur rada ringan, kaabot-abot.
Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atletico Mineiro. The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I like the look of Lucas Hernandez, who...
Bayern Munich! The breakthrough strike! Smartly deceptive, what quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Vitinha, and he's made certain that won't get through. Kane, Kimmich. It's put paid to a promising move. Goretzka. Passes it through, and here's the chance to counter. Looks to slip it through. Tar gets his foot in there. Elise. Tar tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Goes for the cross. Defence has got rid of that. Pumps it into the area. And he's straight offside. Fabian Ruiz with the ball through. Hernandez cuts it out. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Davis. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Out to the left it goes. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Bayern Munich are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Jackson. Now it's Kane. Jackson! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Jackson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance! Whipped it again. Get the direction he needed.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries a through ball. He's away.
He's
He's going to make this theirs. Elise. How good are you? Two to the good. They have breathing space. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Goretzka
Goretzka pushes it out wide. They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Hernandez. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Dembele. Well played, he saw that coming. Kimmich. Kane. Steered out wide. Diaz. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Kane with a shot! No mistake! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game, and he just hasn't stopped working.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents. And it's half-time here. And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chance...
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thrust towards the front line. Davis boots it upfield. Fabian Ruiz. It's gone through and a second time. It's in. This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Jackson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Aimed long and direct. Jackson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Dembele.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kane passes it through. Tries a through ball. Diaz tries the cut back. Really well taken goal. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. And he has been fouled there. And it's Davis. Looks to slip it through. Goretzka. Kavaras, Ilya. Does well there. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Davis. Now surely, can he finish? Massive lead!
Bunuh diri mana kamu nunggu
Off
gua.
the scale!
Ya Allah.
And again, they pile on the misery.
Temen seru sumpah.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to
Bunuh
come.
diri. Berani deh Pak. Berani deh Pak.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Apa? Pak. Berani deh Pak. Oh, itu di kota ini. Kok. Elangnya sih kok kali bahasanya loro. Itu harus LWF. Loh, di mana bisa punya ganti LWF?
Defending was strong and firm. Spoon forward. Kvaratskhelia with the ball through.
Parah, parah.
Pumps it upfield. Can he put it away?
Yo, Go. Wow.
Kimmich. Some good play on the left-hand side. And he gobbles up the chance. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Who's going to make this theirs? Olise. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka goes through the middle. And out to safety. Big, long and direct. Kvaratskhelia looks to slip it through. How about it? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Still they continue with the onslaughts.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game. He is the man. Fabian Ruiz is the guilty party there. Kimmich. A chance! Looking to force his way through.
He got everything he could behind that one. The keeper was struggling.
Dembele passes it through, tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Looks like a good ball through. And now they can launch a counter. Upamecano. Kane plays it out to the wing. Diaz. And that's been repelled. Ramos tries a through ball, dashing forward at pace. And the flag has stayed down. Whipped in.
No.
And that's out of reach. Spoon forward. It's come loose. There is the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain were forced into chasing the game following that early concession, and it left them vulnerable in several areas. And I think when you look back on this performance, the sort...
Maradona. Oh iya, iya. Yes. Ayo, sama. Yo, tak pacan. Yo. Kita. Apa ya? Pak. Iya. Biasanya juga ada juga. Oh, kakean Jo. Aku sing kurang ini. Ampun kurang. Tak ya, Bang. IM pepet lah. Oh iya. Kalau karena apa-apa, bisa naik kan? Kak iso jadi sendiri cuma nambah tengah, itu pengen tak no. Itu pengen tengah-tengah. Bisa no. Kok kanan bangsa iri dah. Iri lah. Apa sih? Iringin dulu, kita bantai. Iri. Masih sunai. Kita lagi nyari di depan sabar. Aja ntar udah gini, kak langsung. Nggak mau, bener mau. Ayo. Sih dah, ya. Oh iya. Tarik kamera kembali ya bang yo. Wes biasanya cepetan, cek kan. Tanah itu loh. Itu kan tak. Oke. Belum ngerti nggak tarik lewat.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Manchester City against Bayern Munich. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Stones. Nico Gonzalez.
Looks to slip it through. He's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Kimmich. Cuts it out. Savio out to the flank. Haaland is wandering offside.
Itu enggak loh, itu loh. Hah? Kita mau nggak diok apa?
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Anita, penanian naik, keturunan kan itu. Bilang inilah kurang semacam. Kalian no kunci? Hah? Sana tim lain kan jam 1 pun. Disuarain sama Dewan tinggi aja. Itu kan betul ketika
Upamecano. It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Gonzalez. Matheus Nunes.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Swept in. Header. Goal! City! The breakthrough strike. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? It's a long forward pass. And it's Goretzka. Well positioned to make that interception. Nunes. Looks like a good ball through. Jackson with the ball through. Great leap! Really well taken goal. Bayern Munich are all square. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Aim forward. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Gets it into the middle.
Duh.
Goal! Bayern Munich!
Tak paham saya.
They've done
Apa yang
it!
mundur,
It
mundur,
was
Jok.
coming! They have their reward! reward.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Doku.
Foden, Haaland.
Olise.
Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. Jackson needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Needed a better pass there. Played out to the wing. Diaz pumps it into the area. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whipped it again. Saved it! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Goretzka. Now it's Goretzka. Diaz has a go! It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now the pass. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Kane is flagged offside.
Tahan lemah, ambil lemah.
Diaz.
Kane looks to dink one in. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Davis beats the offside trap, lofted into the middle. In he goes again!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Haaland passes it through, tries to dink it in. Doku gets it back. Upamecano pumps it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's on a plate. Timely intervention. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
It's the start of the second half.
Manchester City don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
midfield. Now the pass. Davis. Looks like a good ball through. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries a through ball. Goretzka, Ruben Diaz, sticks in a foot to win it back. Knocks it towards the front. There's no flag. Can he put it away? Just off target.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Doku, played out to the right. Can he find a finish now? Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Spoon forward. Now here's the through ball. Now it's Doku. Hits it! Oh, the real chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Goretzka tries a long pass towards the front. And it's Stones. Stones tries to stroke it through. Surely this time! Sensational from Haaland!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Davis. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. He's through and all alone! He's away! Big chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Now, can he capitalise? Kane. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Bayern Munich take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And he's onside. Aimed long and direct. Hoists it high. Diaz. Diaz with the cross. And more, and more, and more. Surely now, beyond all doubt. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead It's just too easy.
Dari Kenyot.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Goretzka gets it back. Now the pass. Deftly done. That's offside.
Oh,
Yes, it
pelanggaran
is.
pelanggaran cuy. Apa yang ditodongnya Biasa?
Bersih main.
Yo putih. Kayak gini langsung pelanggaran cuy. Oh, no panik.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Gol kan berapa?
Doku.
Ya belum. Enggak.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Who's going to make this theirs? Defenders on the back foot.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Now it's Haaland. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kimmich passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's ball. And that is that. Manchester City are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on...
Tapi sekarang